Hi, and welcome to another episode of The Brothers Perspective. Boom, boom, boom. I'm your host, Kenny Steele. This is my excellent co-host, Brother Kyle. And today we are doing another episode of fan casting for the X-Men in the MCU. Now, as you all have heard at Hall H, talk about those mutants.
Yes.
So excited about it. But today we're going to talk about the X-Men being cast in the MCU. Now, this is just an idea. This is just a random five of who we would like to see first, but not necessarily have to be in the first MCU film. But if we did not get your choices of who we like, we're doing another one. So be ready for that. So I got my picks. Kyle has his.
Yes.
So Kyle, who you got first?
All right. So I had Jubilee.
Jubilee.
Okay. So Jubilee, I picked
Great.
Peyton Elizabeth Lee.
Who?
And yeah, exactly. All right. So she's on the Disney Channel. She's probably like 15, 16.
Okay.
Her name is. She's on a show called Andy and Mac. I don't know if you know that.
Okay, I've heard of it.
Yeah.
I've heard
You
of it.
know, my little niece is.
Yeah, my sister.
Yeah.
She's 12. So
Yeah, and then Secret Society, the Second Born Royals. I don't know about that, but they're both.
That sounds British.
Yeah, but they're both Disney shows, and she's not British. She's not,
Oh, okay, cool,
yeah,
cool.
Yeah. So Jean Grey, I think you'll like this one, and I'm trying to go for an age that
Gotcha.
you'll approve of, because I know you hate my age group. Yeah. So I got Emma Stone.
I can rock with that.
Yeah, I already knew you could rock with that.
I can rock with that.
So, you know, of course, Easy A. She was in Easy A,
Right.
Super Bad,
Right.
and also the Amazing Spider-Man,
Yeah.
which is not MCU. So,
Which is not MCU.
Yeah, okay, so
Absolutely.
yeah. All right, so Gambit, I picked Shia LaBeouf. He's from Louisiana.
Nice.
He's from Louisiana.
Nice,
You know what I'm saying?
nice.
So he can do that accent if he needs to be.
Nice.
He needs to do better than Channing Tatum, even though
Okay.
he's from Louisiana too. But
Okay,
we ain't
okay,
thinking about
okay.
Channing Tatum. And then you know, he was in Transformers, of course.
Yeah. Shia LaBeouf's a great actor. I mean, his life decisions are questionable. He's definitely a great
Yeah.
actor.
Man Down, and one of my favorite movies, Lawless.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of my favorite movies. Okay. And then Rogue, I picked Journey Smollett, another actress from.
Okay,
She's from Louisiana too. Little Creole in there.
Okay,
You know what I'm saying?
okay. I get it, I
you know,
get
you
it,
see
I
where
get
I'm
it.
going with this.
I see.
And you know, she been in Ease by You. She's done a lot of childhood stuff. She did one movie with Tyler Perry. That was
Okay.
to Temptations. Yeah, Temptations.
Yeah.
So I actually like that
yeah.
one. Yeah. Okay. And then Wolverine, I picked Scott Eastwood.
Nice.
Scott Eastwood, you know, and I mean, he's done a lot of action-packed movies. He did Suicide Squad, I think he was like a lieutenant or something in that. He did Fate and Furious.
Yeah.
And then Pacific Rim Uprising.
Yeah.
And then he's been in other movies too. He's got great acting chops. you
Yeah,
know.
well, Clint Eastwood's kid.
Yeah, so
that's
I
not
mean,
bad.
you know, and I felt like he got that look. He could be a werewolf,
You know what?
Wolverine, anything.
And it's awesome because a lot of the comics that they kind of gear Wolverine after is a dirty, hairy type of character and stuff, and right down the line, bro. So that perfectly fits. That's what's
so
up.
there's my list. You know, I'm happy about it. I know you was giving me.
I was.
Yeah, but I mean, I've been thinking about this, man.
He thinks hard about this.
Yes, I do. It's for you.
So you have your 5, and I end up getting my 5. So my pick for Cyclops, which a lot of people have been vouching for, and I think he's an excellent pick. Originally, they wanted to cast this man as Hawkeye, but due to scheduling conflicts, they could not do it. But I think he would be perfect for the character of Cyclops, and that's Jensen Ackles from Supernatural. But I think Jensen Ackles is great. I know Cyclops is a character that is brilliant. At times can be insecure, but is very headstrong. You know, very self-aware. And on top of that, you know, even though he doubts himself, he's a great tactician. I think Jensen Ackles will absolutely kill it. And you know, he has a lot of depth given the 15 years on a TV show. So yeah, he would definitely do great. My pick for Storm. My smile because this girl's so precious. DeWanda Wise from She's Gotta Have It.
Okay.
Yeah. What I like about DeWanda Wise is she's, you know, each character I've seen her play is a very confident character. it may be a possibility that they go to a Black Panther.
Okay.
So I needed somebody. Now I'm not too sure how her African accent may go. I'm not too sure. But at the same time, you know, kind of thinking, you know, two birds, one stone. You know, everything I've seen her in, she's been very creative. I was really upset when I found out she was originally supposed to be cast as Captain Marvel's best friend at her first franchise film. But also, again, due to scheduling conflicts, couldn't really make it. So this would be a great chance for her to kind of re-debut as another character. And I'd be really excited to see her. I think she's absolutely dope. For Psylocke, I want to cast Becky G, hit singer and songwriter, and also she was empowering. She played the Yellow Ranger.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now Becky G.
You talking about the new movie?
Yes.
Okay, I know exactly.
And Becky G. I definitely like the way she played Trini. I definitely, you know, was looking forward to that franchise having, you know, multiple sequels, and you know, really just becoming a big franchise. And she just kind of missed it. But I really liked her. I really liked the work that she's been doing lately. I really liked her when she was in Empire, and she played a very, you know, confident young woman, and you know, very aggressive young woman in that role. And knowing Psylocke from the comics and everything, she's definitely almost kind of like, you know, she's definitely a loner. You know what I'm saying? You know, very headstrong, you know, definitely fearless. And on top of that, I would like to have a new #1 henchman for Magneto. Because it's always been Mystique, but the route that I hope they go, or that I'm wanting them to go, I'm hoping, you know, they can kind of bring a new character and bring Mystique later on down the line. So I definitely would like to see her as a young protege, kind of like how they did Pyro in X2.
Okay.
So so that'd definitely be really cool. My Magneto. Brace yourself, man. We got the coolest of the cool. We got the baddest of the bad. We got somebody's dad, Daniel Craig. Daniel Craig is Magneto. Now,
I know the name.
Bond, dude. He's James Bond.
Okay, yeah. That's old for you. That's old for you.
It is a little.
But he's good. He's good.
It is a little old, man. But honestly, Daniel Craig is different.
Most definitely. No,
I mean, Bond, bro. Like I could go in depth more, but let's be real, dude. 007, like he just come on, man. He killed it. He killed it. And of course, this is why you tuned in for my controversial picks. Morris Chestnut.
Okay.
Yeah, and see,
we don't know Professor X black. Bald-headed, man.
I know, but I mean, Morris Chestnut.
It's like Lex Luthor. We don't know if he's black or white.
True, man. I didn't know in the cartoon. I always assumed he was black.
Yeah, I just assumed.
But yeah, definitely Morris Chestnut, man. After seeing, you know, of course, he's got years and years. I mean, decades of work. I knew he'd be perfect for Professor X. And if you're a historian of, you know, comics and source material like I am, we all know that the source for Magneto and Professor X is based off the rift between Martin Luther King and Malcolm X. So, just be real. Somebody gotta be black. Let's be real. Let's be honest to the source material. I know Stan Lee and stuff like that. I know people gonna go crazy. It was like, he was never that way in the comics. But look, dude, we're in the new age, man, okay? It's 2019. We need diversity in our characters. So, that is our pitch. You wanna hear my pitch?
Okay,
and
go ahead.
Do X-Men and MCU. So, we all know this happened, you know, crazy stuff happened within the snap. Hell, there are 2 snaps, you know what I'm saying? If I were a part of Kevin Feige's team, what I would do is have the snap effect or cause everyone to have a mutant gene. Because it's all an illusion. So, I mean, any of the stones can either alter reality, fast forward reality, and so on and so forth, right? It's infinite in the cosmos, right? But I think that should be the thing that creates the mutant gene. And even some of the survivors during that 5-year gap are the ones that discover their powers. Now, if we do remember, right? Back in Age of Ultron, Captain America, Winter Soldier, right? We know that Hydra also experimented on people using the Infinity Stones, or at least one of the Infinity Stones. So even given that, that could be one of the gateways that actually, you know, of course, because that gave Quicksilver his powers and Scarlet Witch hers. But we don't know how long Hydra has been kidnapping people. They've been doing this since World War II. Who's to say those 2 kids and Bucky are the only ones? They could have been kidnapping people for a long time and set up an entire division. So I think if you had older mutants like Professor X, like Magneto, like Wolverine, and guys who have been around for a long time, these could be people who were saved by S.H.I.E.L.D. or at least escaped Hydra and got their powers that way. Plus, it's an easier route to the Nazis that, you know, harmed the Jews in Magneto's story and how he discovered his powers and came about. You know, two birds, one stone.
I mean,
bro.
you gotta add it in somehow.
Exactly. So that is our pitch for the X-Men MCU. But if you didn't hear your favorites, if you're wondering who else we cast, if you say, ooh, give me one more, don't worry. We'll bring it to you next week. So definitely give us a like, share, subscribe. Click that bell icon so you can see part 2 of our X-Men fan casting. And of course, much more videos, much more wrestlers' perspective. If you want to follow moi, you can do so on Twitter and Instagram at KendogDMFT. But if you want to follow Kyle, he'll tell you where he's at. God, that sounds like kind of hard.
Alright, bros_perspective on Twitter, brothers_perspective_ on Instagram, and brothers perspective on Facebook.
Follow that. No, really, follow that. We want more subscribers. And we want more retweets, and we want more likes, and we want more shares. So definitely be kind in the comments.
Ideas.
Yes, and ideas.
Ideas.
Thank you. So please leave them in the comments. Be kind in the comments. Also be cool, and we'll see you guys next time. Till next week. Peace.
Peace.